All right, so I log on to shadi.com. How does the magic work? How does it start?
Oh, not too atypical. I think, just like in the West, you have Match and, as I said, eHarmony and some of these other platforms, you create a profile. Our profiles are a little more elaborate than, simply putting your age and your name. I'd say about a third of the time, the profiles that are put on shadi.com are put up by family members.
People find life partners, as you said. Do people find love?
So if you think of marriage from a Hindu lens or Indian lens, it is not a question of if, right? It is a question of when. In the West, you marry when you bump into somebody, you hopefully have a chemical reaction and, you say, I love you. And if Vegas is close by, it happens sooner than you'd like it to. But in India, it is a stage of life. We go through childhood, we go through adolescence, and then we go through what is called the domestic stage of life before you retire. And typically that's between the ages of your early 20s to early 30s, and that's the time that our sort of traditions prescribe finding a life partner, because that is the most optimal time for you to run a domestic household and have, give birth to children and raise a family. And so the love that we look at when we think about love in India is a love that grows over a long time. It's not necessarily a chemical reaction where you fall in love. You find love out of respect for each other over time. And so it comes back to that question you started with, which is, what is love?
Falling in love versus maybe growing
Growing
in
in
love.
love, yes.
Interesting.
Exactly.